back for, this time, the Red Room. Pet treat still going, still using an Alpha support staff. We are going to put one into our pocket, so whenever it gets down low, we can just trade out and keep going. We will be switching over to Berserker 5 for the boss, just because the boss makes it, that's what I'm talking about whenever I say an unnecessary hit. Should have backed up a little further, but whatever. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, it's kind of a weird little thing there. The Plaguey Draugr has a range that can trigger the induction, and if an Alpha Spirit spawns right next to them, it doesn't trigger that range, and so you get that weird little effect of the Plaguey Draugr is attacking rather than exploding. Alpha Staff got 12 more hits. We'll see how many we can take out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. That should give us down to 5 durability or 4 more hits. That's where we are. We'll be careful. We'll be bringing it right down to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch. And 1, 2, well, okay, yeah, now the other staff is fine. I didn't bring a speed potion. Oh well, everything's fine. And I wouldn't recommend using I would not recommend using forge keys outside of task week, just because it takes 3 forge keys, and that's quite a bit. The fireballs are really not that hard to navigate. If you're struggling with those, what I recommend is take off all your armor, go to the end where there's that little wall that the fireballs crash into, and then just in columns 1 and 2, just dodge back and forth until you kind of get comfortable with the timing. Again, they really are not that difficult to do, and if you are struggling, that is an excellent way to practice without risking good stuff. Yeah, again, that's just my 2 cents worth. I'm going to see if I can't do that, yeah. And I'm sure there's better ways to do this than what I'm doing. It's just, this is the way that I do it. How many hits have we taken so far? Looks like about 11. It really is not that bad. Alright, we're going to switch over to the Berserker. We're going to use 2. We're going to sneak right behind him. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the Alfar Spear, it starts glowing after 10 seconds and then can deliver a blow that consumes more durability, but also... oh, I love the Berserker 5 with this. It is just insane. Anyway, back to this. Whenever the Alfar Spear begins to glow, the next attack that you do is going to do, I think it's 170% of the normal damage that is affected by sneak attacks, but it consumes 2 durability instead of 1. Oh, I'm still under the effect of the Berserk Potion. Awesome. And yeah, that is why the Alfar Spear is my drug of choice for sneak attacks in whenever we're doing damage in forest and rock locations or damage anywhere tasks. It just hits so hard whenever you get a charged sneak attack and you're raging. Oh man, it is all kinds of glorious. Okay, this is one spot that I will switch out to using the Illusionist. Even though it takes a little bit of time, we're still fine on time as far as our pet treat goes. Just because this guy can get a hit off on you, and he's got 2 archers, we immediately open up the door after using our illusions. They go to town, we run away, and now we can switch back over to Sorcerer and take these guys on one at a time. Again, to me, it's just I hate that particular door because you can get... Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Alfar Spirit. Because the archers will get a couple of hits on you if you don't do the Illusionist. That's kind of the one spot that I think it is worth it. Let's see if I'm going to get him before he... Yeah, he didn't get his charge attack off. Pop you. Ooh, I'm going to get smacked by that. I thought that he had not triggered yet. But, yeah. Whatever. If anyone feels that I'm yammering, I apologize. I don't know. Maybe I'm uncomfortable with silence. That, or maybe I want to insert comedy into the situation. Love those little Alfar spirits. They are so helpful in so many ways, and I'm going to take an unnecessary hit there. C'est la vie. Could have run a tournament for this, but I feel like I wanted to just be able to focus on my primary objective rather than trying to, I don't know, worry about the tournament stuff as well. Bah. If I had been a little bit quicker and gotten further away from the door, the shaman there would not have been able to get a hit off on me. Oh, that's a first. Normally that stone giant aggroes. Normally they both aggro at once. Maybe I'll need to rewatch that and see where exactly I was standing to only aggro the archer. Again, I wish I had a speed potion. If I was doing this over again, I probably would have grabbed a speed potion for this. Oh, come on, really? Whatever. If you have a speed potion, you can actually just run right through this. I've only done it once, but it was a really nice feeling just to be able to dash straight through this entire zone. Again, love those Alfar spirits. They're just wonderful. Of course, if you're a little uncomfortable doing this, or if you are just learning this method, you can always grab a body or open up a chest to put any of the stuff that you don't want to risk in it. For instance, an Alfar support staff that only has one durability, something like that. I'm perhaps even foolishly confident in my abilities, so I'm not going to do that. If I die, then you all get to laugh at my pain. Alright, we are... Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. Yeah, it'll be better to show you with the Sorcerer than the Berserker 5, just because I feel like more people have Sorcerer 4 than they do Berserker 5, and I want to try and make this video as relevant as possible. So we're just going to run around. We can, in fact, use a mushroom soup at this point, just because. You want to take him down low, but make sure that you don't hit him to below 50% of health yet. You want to get him right there, have him use his little thing, and then run over to this corner. Here you are going to use both a Berserk Pot and your Circle of Blessing, and then you're just going to tear into him. You are going to take some hits, but again, it's fine. Doing this allows you to avoid the fireballs. I'm shifting very slowly. If he was still alive, I would come right down here, I'd wait for that fireball, and then I'd just move to right here and continue to blast him away. If he does his little cone attack, then you just need to... If you can sidestep it without getting into a fireball, do so. If you can't, if you would be hit by a fireball by sidestepping, it's better to just eat the cone attack. It's really not that strong. Oh, cool, I still have my Berserk going. Alright, and there we go. That was... Ooh, I'm running a little behind. Okay, we're gonna see how the blue room goes. And again... I will be back in a moment. As soon as I start opening up this door, that is.